Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another GT Sport drift setup. I thought it was about time that I covered the Toyota Corolla Levin from update 1.43. A few of you had requested it. Now, interestingly enough, it's very similar to the Sprinter Torino, which came before. In fact, in terms of setup, you could almost make it identical. However, what I've decided to do this time round is actually change it up slightly from the other setup. What I've done is made the back end a lot looser. It's a lot of fun to use. Doesn't look quite as smooth through the corners when you're watching the replays, but in terms of control, I think it is a better build. Just before I take you over to that build and show you what I've come up with, I just wanted to say all the setup requests that you guys have sent down to me are still in a massive list, and I am working my way through them. I've got so many to get through, so apologies if some of those are taking a long time. I will get to each and every one when I get a chance to. As always, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Use that comment section down below to let me know your thoughts on the update, if there's any games you'd like to see me playing in the future, or if there's just anything else you want to talk about at all. And don't forget to hit that like button. You guys are great at doing it for me, and I really appreciate it when you do. Let's go and take a look at this setup, and I'll show you what I've come up with. So for this one, you are going to want to max this power out as much as possible. So take it all the way up there to level 3 and take the power ratio all the way up again to 192%. And that's going to leave you 243 brake horsepower. Weight reduction wise, you want to take it to level 2. There's no point in taking it to 3 because you can't actually lower the weight any more than that anyway. And just drop that as far as it will go, down to 91%, which is going to leave you 855 kilograms. Traction control for this one is set to 0. I've got comfort hard tyres, both front and rear. The brake balance is set to -2. Ride height on the front there is 85 and on the rear is 100. Natural frequency is set to 1.4 on the front and 1.6 on the back. Like I say, these are set like this just to give it a really loose end. It is slightly different from the last setup that I did for the Torino, so you know, try that one if you're not happy with this. But like I say, this one's a lot more fun and a little bit more controllable as well, in my opinion. Anti-roll bar on the front there is set to 7 and on the rear is 4. The compression and rebound remain exactly the same at 60, 60 and 90 and 90. Camber angle on the front is set to 3 and 0 on the rear. Toe angle on the front is out 0.3 and 0 on the rear. Downforce, you don't need to adjust for this one. The differential here I've got set to 10, 40 and 40. And with the transmission as well, set that to fully customised. I've got the max speed at 124. And I'll leave this here in case I've changed any of these because I can't actually remember. But just pause the video here and copy it over so you've got the right settings. I really hope you enjoy the build. I've been having a bit of fun with it over the last couple of days. The next build that's going to be here on the channel is actually going to be the Corvette C3. It was a recommendation from one of you guys, and I've played around with it and the thing is buttery smooth. So look out for that one. It's going to be fun. Like I always say, just use the settings I'm giving you here today as a bit of a base. You may want to adjust them for yourself. There are certainly different styles out there when it comes to drifting, so just make sure it feels correct for you. I'm just going to leave you now with a bit of footage of me messing around with the car. Stay till the end if you fancy watching that, and I'll see you all on the next one.